Hey guys, it is day 3 still, but it is close of business on day 3 at SHAY'S STOCKS. Video number 4. So yeah, what's happened today? We did buy in at SoFi, 500 quid, and that worked out at about 24 shares, I believe. We bought in at 27.50 something. It went all the way down to 27 and all the way back up to what I bought it for. So yeah, that's wiped its face. Nice little bit of sideways motion today, which is all I want really, because the previous lows for SoFi have been 25. You know, it's hit it about 4 times before bouncing up, and I wanted to buy obviously at 25. But I decided not to worry about it because by end of year it's going to be 30 plus, and next year just onwards and upwards. That's the hope. So yeah, we bought high-end 27s and it's still there after day 1. Happy days. Sideways motion, perfect. A little bit down, I don't want, but would accept it to go back down to 25 and bounce back up again. That would be fine. Other than that, Ondas did exceptionally well today before going back down again. It started the day just under $9 a share. It went up to close to 10. So at one point, that was 180 quid profit just on Ondas. It finished the day back down near a 9. So £100 profit. Still really, really good. And optimistic that we could break that $10 mark tomorrow. That's my goal in terms of stocks tomorrow. Very small goals, small baby steps, but yeah, $10 tomorrow would be sensational. And I've worked out that every 1 cent change in the price actually changes my total by about £3 or £4. So you can imagine, like, the swings will be very noticeable. If it goes down by a whole dollar, that is quite a big swing, or up by a whole dollar, that's quite a big swing. So fingers crossed on that one. Got a lot of love for that one. We've got 168 shares, and yeah, that's my hope for a big break that could give us some serious cash to play with. But I'd be reluctant to sell no matter how high it went. I'm really keen and going to be doing a lot more digging on that one. If you haven't looked, guys, type Ondas into YouTube and there's a guy on there that has interviewed various members of the board and the CEO. Videos well worth watching. He knows what he's doing. He's successful. He's got a good portfolio and he's really, really into Ondas, and he's the reason I'm doing these videos. He's the reason I'm even knew what Ondas was or became sort of aware of what they could be. So thanks to that man, he has even started watching my videos and commenting and liking, which is really kind of him. So thank you for that if you are watching this video. So yeah, on from Ondas. Meta has gone down a little bit today. I think it started the day 671 a share, ended up around 666, number of the beast. But don't forget we bought in at 599, so no intentions to sell. That is my safe play. Whether it goes up, down, it's basically the cushion I require to have a bit more fun with the likes of Ondas, and to let it drop a little if it does get down that way. So the only play I haven't mentioned was a very small play. I've got my drone investment. I've got Meta, which kind of is just a beast. I've got SoFi, an investment company. I wanted some AI sort of infrastructure type. That's not even infrastructure, it's the cables and the connections and stuff that goes into the centers themselves. So yeah, I wanted a bit of that at a small price just to kind of learn a bit more about it and have an interest. So I had a look around. I had a bunch on my watch list, which is totally full, and I found Lumen Technologies. Price went right down today to an all-time, well, not an all-time low. It's been lower. When the market really died, it went below 8. But other than that, it's been around the $8 mark for quite a while, nearly up to 9 yesterday. I just thought I had a look. So a business that isn't profitable at the moment, but has a market share of billions, several billions, I think 8 billions. So it's doing good business. It's not making money, it's in debt. But what I have found by looking at companies like that, when they turn the corner and start making that money, those financials help the share price quite a bit. So it's not a new company, it's been around for quite a long time, and there wasn't a lot of news on them, and it looked unexciting. But I only put 90 quid in. So 90 quid, it's up by £2.50 after today's trading. And I'm just going to have it to have a bit of an AI play. There's a couple of years, I reckon, in AI before people start getting bored of it. I think there's room for these smaller firms to make a stake and to grow, and it really can't hurt just putting 90 quid down. I think I've got 14 shares. Even if it ends up going from 8 to 11 would be a good push, $3 a share. I'm only making 50 bucks, but 50 bucks is not nothing, eh? So yeah, Lumen Technologies have made it onto my list, and we'll just something else to watch and look into, and I'll see what I can find out about the company and look over YouTube, and it will just interest me that little bit more. So 4 stocks, overall profit so far in the first month. We actually broke the £300 mark at one point today. It was going really well. We finished around about 239 to the good, so that's not bad. 1 month in, we're not talking huge stakes here. I think in total now we have 3,000. Is it 3,000 altogether? 3,500. 3,500, I believe we've got. Let me just do the mental math on that. 1, 2, 2, 5, 3. 3,000 stake. Yep, so 3,000 stake, and we've got around about 239 profit, give or take. So yeah, not too bad. 1 month in. Don't forget, we're trying to make money from nothing here. Obviously not nothing, because my kind friends and family have invested in me and my interest and my fascination, and I am going to try and return them some decent cash, but in time. So however long it may take, 6 to 12 months, I am fully expecting that £3,000 to be around about 5 to 6. Now I know everyone will call me crazy, because to make a good 10% a year on the markets is good. 16% is sort of market average, I think, and I think tech has gone up like 26%. So for me to want to double my money seems kind of insane and probably overly optimistic. That said, we'll see where we are, or how close we are to that target in 12 months' time. Shoot for the stars and you might reach the trees, that kind of thing. So the stars for me is a double up. I want £6,000 in that account by January 2027. If I can do that, I can return everyone's stake plus their profits, and I would personally have £1,500 to start again and see what I can do with it, and maybe turn that into 3,000 a year after, then 6, then 12. Yeah, that'd be cool, wouldn't it? So who knows? Gotta have big goals, right? So those are my goals. Double up each year and see if we can build a genuinely exciting, interesting portfolio. I might do sort of breakdowns on each of these companies at some point, but for now we're just going to follow my daily progress. Keep everyone posted. Hopefully the guys that are invested are watching this so they can see what's happening with their money. Not to worry if not, and if anyone else happens to stumble along these videos, please give us a like, share, and join me on my journey to Megabucks. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. This has been video 4 of Shay's Stocks on the 3rd day of filming and the 2nd month of trading. We are 230 odd to the good. Can't say fairer than that. Bye for now. Thanks everyone. See you next time.